Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So we got Gwen after her rampage of going to the hospital, threatening to cut somebody's penis off. We got at the end. She is now Teresa. Gwen left. She come back in the wig playing as Teresa. Nowadays, y'all have done a whole lot of outrageous things. Y'all done brought a whole new switch of rules. Y'all done did a whole enough of one person playing a different role. We just now finally getting over Alice, Bonnie getting over Adrian. Now you want us to get over Gwen playing as Teresa. Nowadays, I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not. Gwen can enhance Teresa's storyline. Jen Lily is a sweetheart because I read how she took over her role and Jen Lily ended up giving her a hug over taking over her role. She basically got replaced by a blonde wig. We say goodbye to Gwen for now, and we say hello to Teresa in a blonde wig. If that wasn't so obvious, and then I knew from the second I saw her something up with this Teresa. Oh, we got a new character playing Teresa. Nope, just Gwen in a blonde wig and in a dress, and Brady, and she running behind Brady yet again. I'm like, wow, y'all so creative. Like, wow, y'all could have got anybody and everybody. People are looking for jobs. Y'all just throw a wig on somebody and that's it. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I guess I got to get used to this now. Kind of threw me off because Vivian was leaving because of Hulla rampage a shooting Dimitri in the back. Self-defense. She ain't supposed to have no gun, but she want to tote a gun anyways. I guess for her crazy protection. Then we saw Gwen leave after she said her goodbye. Then we see her come back as Teresa in a blonde wig. We'll see if I like it or not. I highly doubt I will, but we'll see how this play out, I guess. Anyways, though, let's get back to Gwen and her rampage before we move it along. Gwen, I don't know what to say about you at this point. I mean, it's easy to blame somebody else for your mistakes, your trouble. You're picking the wrong guy. I understand your hurt, really, but to chop the man penis off because he liked one thing and you basically jumped in and said I do after 2 days, that's kind of your bad. But you so mad and you don't see how you messed up yet again. Let's just chop it on off. I'm pissed. I'm mad. Let's go for it. Maybe next time you'll find the right one. Maybe next time you'll fall back down that hole. All I can say is, Gwen, is good luck on your man pool and picking one that's going to actually love you for yourself. You done lost a friend. You done lost a boyfriend. You done lost the ex-husband. And this all falls back to you. When are we going to start blaming ourselves for going down the same hole over and over again? When does Teresa stop and say, Xander, not this one? No, Xander, Alex, not this one. I forget about Alex. When are we going to start blaming ourselves for these guys you fall for? Sooner or later, I'm going to have to start looking at myself and not blaming the guy, oh, I want revenge on him because he hurt me. Okay, revenge, cool. But when are we going to start getting revenge on ourselves and start kicking our own self in the behind because you keep falling for the same guy over and over again? Different face, but the same act and the same fool all over again. Sooner or later, you got to start looking at yourself and realize that this guy might be another one that I just got rid of, or I just stopped dating, or he just dumped me like a fool, and he just embarrassed me being bisexual or gay, and now look at me, now I want to chop his penis off because I'm mad. Gwen, you got to get it together. Enjoy that money that you got. If I was Dimitri, you know what? Since you so petty and don't want to blame nobody but the person and not yourself, have that money, have fun, take care, enjoy yourself with that money. You didn't want to kill the man, but you willing to chop his penis off for Leo can't have sex with him. Do you not know that there's methods that he can get it back on? Do you not know there's Gwen, you slow at this point. Technology has gone a long way. Just cause you don't mean that it's completely gone. So while you thinking that little satisfaction was gonna get you somewhere chopping that man thing off, that only gonna last for 10 seconds. All he gotta do is go get it surgically put back on. I mean, yeah, he gonna be out of sex for a while, but guess what? You ain't do nothing but mess on. Whatever, Gwen. I ain't even much to go, but you go there with you. You should have went with Kristen and went ahead and shoot him. Maybe that would have made you feel a little better, I guess. At this point, I just want to know why you so mad and why you can't blame yourself for your own actions at this point. I'm gonna give the Gwen playing as Teresa a shot, I guess. I ain't got no choice, but we gonna roll with it and see where that takes us. EJ, like I said before, I love you damn, love the character, love the bratty antics, love how entitled you is, love how spoiled rotten, you know, all of that above that comes with EJ. However, when are you gonna admit that you wrong and you want to bully somebody? It been a moment since you bullied somebody. You bullied Gwen. You bullied Jen Wynn a little bit. I guess that was enough satisfaction for you. So then you want to get revenge on Ava and then Xander. Once Nicole told you there's a chance that your mother can be alive, oh, you didn't want to believe that. You wasn't going along with that. You just want to be a bully real quick, I guess. I guess you wouldn't have been happy till you got it out of you. Then, knowing how Salem worked and know how 3 people plus your dad came back multiple times, plus other Kristen, plus many people that came back from the dead, you refuse to believe that there's a shot that your mama could be alive. There was never nobody. All y'all had was a blowed up, exploded car. That's all you had as evidence and proof. You want to run with, oh, I want to get revenge. Okay, Mr. Revenge. Not only did your revenge plot almost get you in trouble one time, it almost got you in trouble the second time. See, this is what happens when you get thirsty and you full of power and you want to be a bully get you. Now, while you try to protect your other hitman from going behind bars, you about to go to bars behind her for 2 hits and 2 attempted murders. You didn't stop one in progress with the one man. You had to physically go and stop that man from shooting Xander. Next time you will listen hard head and won't be so full cocky and full arrogant and full bully mode to believe somebody. I don't know why that would have been such a far fetch when you knowing that you know the history of people saying they did but they come back to life anyways. But nah, bully it is, I guess. I wish Susan would have got that confession out of your behind. Then on top of it, then if I was you, I would have played my cards. And whatever happened, happened. But then again, I understand why you didn't do it. I understand and cold-heartedly understand your daughter is on the line here. You trying to get your daughter back. You trying to be on the straight and narrow. So you really didn't want to play that game with EJ, even though you probably would have ended up winning because you basically had to prove that that man came to kill you thanks to EJ. So you had him in the bag. I mean, probably would have been a little battle, but you had EJ in the bag if you really wanted to play that game. I don't know why you backed down so easily, but like I said, I kind of understand why, because you want to get your daughter back, and no good behind Sarah that want to use people. So I kind of understand why you didn't and you let it go so easily because you trying to get your, somewhat custody of your daughter. You might not get full, but you gonna get somewhat type of custody with the officers and the court and the attorneys and the judges in Salem. You never know what you gonna end up shaking up and getting once you shake the ball up. So yeah, you gonna end up getting some type of something there. Chloe runs out of time with Philip. Now I don't know why would you want to do that, Chloe. I mean, you could have played stepmama to Xander baby, but I guess not. I guess you want to cut all ties with Xander. I guess you want to do a Sarah and run out of town. I guess we want to run away from our problems. It was fun while it lasted. Once you found out he had a child, you want to go that way. So I kind of can't blame you. And once you start feel up, you feel back in love again. So I'm not surprised or shocked. Like I said, I'm gonna get off your neck, Chloe. You did what was best for you, and you figured that Xander having a baby, you ain't gonna stand no chance. You didn't want to play my stepmama, so yeah, I kind of understand why you ran for the border. I kind of don't blame you, but then again, if I've treasured what me and Xander has built at this point, I probably would have played stepmom and played it out to see how it would have worked, how it would have played out. But once Philip came into the picture, it was over for you, and we kind of knew it was over for you once you told Xander that that's his child, and seeing Philip come to your door, all them feelings flooded back for Philip again. So I kind of understand why you left town, why Philip agreed to leave town with you. So, um. Sarah, your reign of terror is over. And here's why. You might think that you're not scringing rents alone, but you're scringing rents alone. The fact that you can say and justify that, oh, I didn't come up with this idea, it was all him. You didn't try to stop him. Let's say he is dumb enough to go along with this plan. That don't mean you agree. How many times have you then scrummed and used this man before? Of course he's gonna be a sucker and continue to be a fool for you. That don't mean you go along and agree with it, like Kate said. And Kate do have points, but she do need to interfere in her children's life. But Kate do have points. Xander is a crazy maniac that done several, crazy things in his life. Why would I sit back and allow you to use and abuse my son for your sick satisfaction, knowing that you're never gonna love that man like that, and Xander come after him, plus Xander come after Rex, and then you trying to get custody of his baby. See, Sarah, you got to stop being selfish and stop thinking of only you. Now you got a baby to think about and you still being selfish. Just cause Rex agreed don't mean you go down that road. You could have easily told that man, no, I'm good, I'm gonna do it alone. I can handle this, I can do that. But you chose to screen this man alone. Just like you strung this man alone when you went back to Chicago. It's just a whole scrangling along this man a fool enough to do it and you allowed him to do it. Like, when are you going to cut the cord and realize that, let me stop using this man because me and him never going to be together. I don't love him like that. Yeah, we might kiss, we might have sex here and there, but it's just sex for you. You just trying to get you a little nut and you gone. That's basically what it is when it comes to you and Rez. And I just don't understand why he's so crazy enough to fall for your lies and all that. Fall for your lies. Oh yeah, and you ain't got that excuse about the Bonnie and the whole Susan thing no more. So I'm dying to see what you're gonna find and use now. His past. So I'm dying to see, Sarah, what you're gonna use against against Xander now. His past. Cause you no longer have the Susan and Bonnie thing. Because Susan gonna end up forgiving him. Bonnie gonna end up forgiving him. What you gonna have for him in court? His past? You gonna use Mexico against him? Because I noticed that was your latest list of things that Santa shouldn't have custody of his child. That was your number one. Now that that number one gone, what we gonna move up to number one, Mexico now? Because I can see you doing that, just being messy and petty. Um, I say this, and it's gonna end up happening. If Ava get off, Harris and Ava gonna fall in love. Susan and Ava gonna end up being friends. Cause like I said, Susan is a forgiving woman. You know, she done forgave so many people over many things she done been through. She, you know, got a kind heart, and the way she brought Susan back to EJ and, you know, helped her out, she was happy and excited to help her anyway. Like, Susan and Ava gonna end up being friends. Watch. If they don't be, you know, they gonna end up being, you know, a part of each other's lives somehow. EJ ain't gonna like it at all, but they gonna end up being a part of each other's lives. And Mr. I forgot his name. Mr. Holding people hostage, you basically told on yourself when you basically pulled that gun out on Rafe and Tripp that something was up. Thank God Harris broke out in time to say Rafe and Tripp. Well, I don't think he really needed his help, but thank God for his discretion. Yeah, you basically told on yourself, sir, when you basically pulled that gun out on them. When you made that foolish decision and pulled that gun out on them, you could have easily popped them in the back of the head or, you know, drugged them like you did Ava and Harris. You chose to pull out your gun and go all for OK Corral on them. I don't know why would you do that. When you did, I just shook my head. Well, it's over for you. Sean and Talia and Jada in the middle. We all knew it was gonna come out. We all knew it was gonna happen. I just surprised that it happened this quick and so soon. Like, once a secret is out there, or once there's a secret to be hidden, why do y'all get out there in public and talk about it? Why do y'all always tell on y'all behinds? Why do y'all always wait till we get in the most public place possible to tell on this? Y'all didn't have enough common sense to close the door. So at least if somebody knew or would walk up on y'all, at least y'all will hear the door and y'all can easily cover it up with another line. So y'all sit up there in the police station talking about Sean sleeping with Talia. And of course, Belle walks in. Oh no. Oh, I ain't gonna tell nobody that you slept with my sister and you had an affair with her. Y'all always do that every time. Just like the whole Sarah and Xander situation and how that baby is not really Rex, it's Xander's came out. Loose lips in public, y'all just got to run y'all mouth. I never, ever, ever, ever understood that. Why y'all wait to tell these secrets out in public, knowing that you may or may not get caught. Now Bill got something to hold over Sean's head, and I hope he ready for it. And Talia, knowing Belle, she might try to get you back. You done slept with her man. She done got you out of all this trouble you was with the whole, you know, your abusive boyfriend and, you know, Sloan and all that. Oh, she gonna get you back. You see how she told you to go to hell. Oh, baby, she planning something. And I'm kind of here for it. Gabby, I don't know why would you tell on Vivian like that. You know, Stefan love his mama. You telling on her, basically making that woman go out on a run. That's a crack in y'all relationship. That is a big crack in y'all relationship. Gabby, I think we got you for 2 months or a month left, something like that, before you exit, or they're gonna recast you, or whatever they're gonna do with you. Like they said in the spoilers, that's a big crack in your relationship. Even I, knowing that you don't like Vivian, I wouldn't have just thrown her to the cops like that, knowing that this woman on probation and knowing she a gun-toting granny. You best have threw that woman all under the bus and let the cops have their way with her, knowing that they got her with a violation that could possibly put that woman back in jail all over again. I'm like, Gabby, you messed up. I know you trying to destroy things, or Dave's trying to destroy your storyline, but you can't be recast, or they get rid of you for a while, or whatever days. Maybe they're going to throw a wig on somebody else and have somebody else playing Gabby. Who knows at this point? They threw a wig, they threw a blonde wig on Gwen, and now Gwen playing as Teresa. So who knows what Dave's going to do nowadays? Um, it was one more part, one more part, one more part. I forgot about it, but I'll talk about it in this video because more than likely they're going to talk about it again anyway. So I forgot what part I was going to talk about, but it involves Gwen and Teresa and all that. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Have a good weekend, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.